Hey YouTube, how's it going? Hope everyone's having a good day today. I'm here talking about Matias Maccelli today. Let's get right into it, okay? Leaf new player, brand new winger, straight from Utah Hockey Club, now the Utah Mammoth. What can he bring to the table? Can he be the answer to a huge playmaking gap left by Mitch Marner? I don't want to talk about him right now, but can he be the answer to that question? Or is he just another player that's in that middle six? What can he do for us? Let's talk about it today. Maccelli is a 24-year-old Finnish winger, like I said, formerly played for the Utah Hockey Club. Had a couple great seasons there and in Arizona. Not actually really in Utah, but in Arizona, this guy was an amazing player. In his rookie season, his full rookie season, he had 49 points in 64 games, including 38 helpers, 11 goals. The next season, he played the full 82 games, which is even more important, and he got 57 points, 17 goals, 40 assists for 57 points total. Now, in the last season, as we all kind of read before, he kind of dropped off a little bit. 55 games played, only 8 goals, 10 assists for 18 points. You'll be wondering, where did that playmaking go? What happened here? So let's dive into that. After some tough weeks from Maccelli, he fell out of favor with his coach. He also got scratched at least 9 times in the season, and that's obviously going to do a lot for a player's confidence. So you have to think, when he's coming to Toronto, he must be feeling very fresh and very much in the right mindset, because I feel like he knows he's not going to get scratched right away. He's going to get an opportunity to play. Not only get the opportunity to play, he'll get the opportunity to play with some amazing players. Let's get into how he's going to fit into this team. There's a lot of speculation about who is going to play with Austin Matthews and Matthew Knies in that first line. Typically, they usually would have Mitch Marner next to them. Obviously, that's a different thing this season. They're looking for a playmaker up there. There's a lot of people saying Max Domi is the filler there. Other people are saying maybe it's Matias Maccelli. We know he can make assists. He's had 38 and 40 assist seasons in the past. Who's to say he can't get 50 with Austin Matthews on his line? There's also speculation that he might be joining that second line if it stays together with John Tavares and William Nylander. Now, that's a great option as well, because they finally would have a left winger that can kind of work well and be a consistent piece in that lineup. They always have had a cycling left winger in that lineup. We've seen so many examples. I've seen Bobby McMahon, I've seen Max Domi, I've seen Max Pacioretty, I've seen Steven Lorentz, I've seen Calle Jarnkrok. As a Leafs fan, it's endless. Another interesting fact about Matias Maccelli is that when he scored 11 goals and 38 assists in his rookie season, his shooting percentage was a rocketing 18%. That is very high, and many could argue is not sustainable, and that's proven to be true in the rest of his career. Even the next season, when he put up 17 goals, 40 assists, 57 points, his shooting percentage was only 11%. So he'd probably take more shots at that point. However, he did not score as much in the percentage of how many are actually going into the net. The next season, when he obviously struggled a lot, which was last season, where he only put up 8 goals, his percentage is only a 9% shooting percentage. I think in Utah, he never got to play with players like Austin Matthews, even William Nylander, Matthew Knies, John Tavares. He had a couple good players with him. Clayton Keller is an excellent player. They have some great young players too. However, these are some elite superstars who have done it for a long time. So what can we expect from Matias Maccelli in this regular season, no matter if he's playing with Austin Matthews or William Nylander? How many points will he put up? To consider that, we have to think about who is going to be on the power play for the Maple Leafs next year and whether Matias Maccelli will get a spot. However, it is important to note that most of his points in his career are non-power play points. He is typically not a huge power play producer. If he's on the power play, he might get a few points, but his most power play points in the season was 13, and that was a season where he got 49 points. So it's a very minimal amount of his points. Even last season, when he only had the 18 points, he only had 3 assists on the power play, no goals. So typically, he doesn't need the power play to put up points. I know last season wasn't the best example, but the point is he can do it without being on the special team, which is very good. For the next season for Matias Maccelli, I'm going to predict he puts up 15 goals and just shy of 50 assists. Let's say about 48 or 47 assists, to put himself around that 60-point mark. To put a little new career high for him. He's playing with some excellent players, regardless if he's playing on the first line or the second line, and I think it's definitely possible. Another important thing to know about Matias Maccelli is that while we're all very excited about him, he has a 1-year contract and he is an RFA. This means that not only if the Leafs don't like him, they can move off of him, but also he's an RFA. They can qualify him, and teams can offer sheet if they want to. Maybe the Leafs can get some assets in return for him, or they can trade the rights of him. Obviously, this is not what we want to do. We want him to be a great player. We want him to be on the Leafs as long as he's a great player. But if it comes down to it, we're in a good spot nonetheless. So what are your thoughts on Matias Maccelli? Do you think he is the answer to the Mitch Marner departure, or is he just a middle sixer that's going to be a decent player for the Leafs? I don't know personally yet, but I think he's going to be a very good asset to the team. And I think he'll put up at least 50, 60 points, hopefully closer to 60, but we'll see what happens. In the end, I think he'll be a very important player to Austin Matthews as well, because we need him to score goals this season. He's not going to be getting the help from Mitch Marner this year. We We know he can do it on his own, but hopefully he can do it even better with a player like Matias Maccelli riding shotgun with him. That's it for today's video. Hopefully you found it insightful. Hopefully you learned a few things about Matias Maccelli, about why his last season was a struggle and why he can bounce back this year with a new head coach and new confidence and new instilled confidence in him as well. Please feel free to subscribe for more videos like this. I'm going to have more coming out very soon, and I hope you'll be around for the ride. Thank you so much, and have a good one.